What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jocelyn O Sports, because I do, and I am here with my great friend that I have so much admiration for, Angie. And I will go on and on and on and on, like an Erica Badu song, talking about my girl Angie. So I'm gonna let her kind of talk for herself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and how you kind of got involved with football, and why I'm so high up on Angie.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So, Angie Patton, number 80, linebacker with the Atlanta Truth in the WNFC. I'm from Sacramento, California. Sacramento, stand up. West Side, let's go. Anyways, I've been playing football for a long time. Um, Very long. Maybe 15, 16 years, with injuries and such. I started playing football when I heard about it, back when they had the IWFL, like 2000, oh my goodness, 10, 11.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a
Yes.
little minute. Okay, that was a
Yeah, so I'm a,
realization for
I'm a
you.
seasoned vet, so I'm Angie Patton, a seasoned vet.
Thank you
So
for your
I've
service.
been around. I've been around. Okay. So yeah, I've been playing for a long time, but when I found out it was a thing, of course I was excited because as a kid growing up, we played football on the field, we tackled each other on the concrete. Like I always played football, so I loved it. So when it came about, I came around to it you know, and then the WNFC came around and that just changed the game. But we'll talk about that later. But that's just a little bit about me.
So
So
Angie's very modest. First of all, Angie a vet in the game in more ways than one, and I say that to say
yes,
she is a.
yes.
Thank you for your service. She is a sister in arms for me, and also anybody that's been playing a brutal sport. Because I don't care
Hmm.
how you slice football. Football is one of the more vicious sports there is. For 10 years plus, the level of conditioning, the level of tenacity that a person
Hmm.
has to have to sustain it. Angie, I ain't want to run a 5K last weekend. I'm gonna be honest with you. But so I'm so grateful for you and your humility. But today I'm
Hmm.
gonna pull it up on out of you. I'm gonna
Yes,
take
let's
you through
go.
them.
Take me through that. Look, see, you already get me started. Let's go. Take me through there.
So my second question for you is: you are such a defense, like top defensive athlete in the game, right? She's saying like I've been playing ball. No, no, no. She been
Mm,
balling. She ain't just
mm,
been playing ball.
yeah.
What was it that kind of attracted you to the WNFC? And then also caveat, what made you choose Atlanta Truth?
So the WNFC to me, like, really is the standard, like
Okay.
100%. So coming in, I believed in that vision, and I was also transitioning over. So to have a new league, new teams, that was good for me. And at the time, I was in Florida. And, of course I know about OJ, like I said, I'm a seasoned vet. So these faces and these ballers. So I really believed in that vision and the standard was set. And honestly, the professionalism and the growth. So I'm really happy to be a part of the growth. And I mean it's just growing year by year by year by year. So I don't regret my decision with the WNFC. So and then Atlanta Truth, I chose the truth because I mean, they're new out here, and I was coming to Atlanta anyway. So everything aligned, and again, I seen the vision on that. So I was like, I got a new home here, got a career here. The team is starting here. The transition was smooth. So it just made sense to play for the truth. And so here we are. So I don't
Well,
regret
I
it.
think I love. One, I always hear people say so much good stuff about the WNFC and OJ. Shout out to my girl OJ.
Yes.
But for you to be able to actually see it, like how you said, like the people don't really understand when you're in these niche sports where it's kind of small, the community itself is small, so you know
Hmm.
all the people behind the scenes, on the field, off the field. So like you truly have seen the level up in development from, it being a thought to it being what it is now, and that's like
Hmm.
crazy to see. Because like you got to think, you got some people even on your team, this is their first year ever playing,
Right,
so
right.
like they're seeing
And they're
something.
some of them are doing well. It's
Oh,
crazy.
don't even get me started on the rookies that I
Oh
love on the
yeah.
truth.
Rookie of the year. We have a few of those. I mean, it's gonna be
Yes,
hard. It's a hard
yes.
decision.
But it's so
Yes.
great to see that they're getting to kind of reap the benefits
Hmm.
of like that 10, 15 year grind that so many
Yeah.
people have been putting behind the scenes. So
Hmm.
I'm sure that makes you proud on more levels than one.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, because at some point we have to pass the baton,
Yeah.
and everyone has that time. Mine will expire sometime,
Hey,
So
let's
it's
not say,
like,
let's not, don't put
well,
that
no,
out
I'm
there.
just saying we have to set up for the future, So
Okay.
like if we set the standard, they know the standard, we pass it on, and then of course, eventually they'll really respect us as women playing football.
That's
'Cause, I
true.
mean, it's growing fast.
It
Even like
is.
the level, the plays are getting crazier. I mean, it's the athleticism is there, we're here. So
So true. So true. Y'all see Angie is a leader on and off the field. You see how she cleaned it up? I was about to crash out. She cleaned it up so quick. So I'm gonna go on to my third question. The Atlanta Truth, as you kind of spoke on, like we love when something aligns. Angie's
mhm.
very zen. She got that smooth,
Yeah,
cool thing about it. She's
yes.
like, it's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. And
Yes,
everything has worked
yes.
out perfectly for you in Atlanta.
Yes, yes.
How proud of you are for the team? Because this is the second year. I know the first year had a couple of bumps there, here and there, but like the team really been doing a big one. How do
Mhm.
you feel being a part of something that's just growing and growing and growing?
So, like you said earlier, we have new faces and new athletes, right? I feel like that talent blended in so well this year. And we were able to create a solid team. I mean, we had the pieces last year. We have new pieces. So we were able to just make a puzzle out of it. And I'm proud to be a part of that because these girls really have something. And I mean, you see it. And I
I
know this
seen it,
is
yeah.
not about them, but let's talk about them. Like they're the future, so we have to grind harder. So this year, you have a lot of vets that are trying to create that pathway for them. So we do have to step up as leaders and things like that. And I'm just excited for that, and our coaches let the leaders lead, you know what I mean? And I mean the rookies are very receptive, so it really is easy. And again, it just aligns. A different
Yeah.
squad and it's same vision, so
And I think
it's
it
working
kind of
out.
mirrors perfectly too. Is like you have to have a leader or vet that is wanting to lead, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have to have a rookie or a second, third year player that's receptive to take that information.
Mm-hmm.
And like to watch you guys is almost like poetry in motion. Like it just
Mm-hmm.
perfectly gels, aligned. I've never, and I know people say, "Oh, you just say that because you're covering a team." One thing I don't do is I don't cap. I wear caps,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't cap.
Mm-hmm. Right, right,
So
right. I like what you
but
did there.
I got to keep you on your toes.
Yes.
But I've never seen too much of a bitter, interaction. Like you got a little bit of camaraderie here and there, a little passion
Mm-hmm.
in the moment, but nothing where somebody's like, get out of my face. I don't want this. I don't want that. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone seems to pour into each other. And I love that. Like I love the lemon pepper steppers. I love the trenches. And it
Yes,
all
yes.
mirrors on the
Mm-hmm.
defensive end. Like, you need everybody. So I love that. I
Absolutely.
love that.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna get a little bit deeper in my next question. So you you're such a dope person outside the game, right? So
Thank
everybody
you.
will, of course, everybody will recognize you as a defensive player of the week for the
Let's
WNFC.
go.
Got my vote for defensive player of the year.
So thank you.
You
Thank
know what I'm
you. Don't pass
saying?
me
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
We got dogs on our squad. That,
you
that's
know, you
hard to
know, you
do.
know, I gotta get a vote for you, a vote for Dez, but the problem is they not letting me vote.
Makes sense. We can't vote for ourselves,
I know,
So,
right?
but
I
that,
think I'll be a little impartial, just a
yeah.
tad bit. But some of the things I admire about you, off the field is you're a family person. I love, love, love seeing you and your family love on each other. And I love to see how you pour into others.
Hmm.
Tell me some of the things that you do behind the ball. Like, what are you doing on a off week, a bye week, when you're not training? Because you got to give so much of your time away. What do you do to pour into Angie, pour into family, and then just pour into the universe?
Well, I'm sleeping. I'm just kidding. Because it is about football and training and work, so it's really hard to find time. But I am a family girl, and I like to watch movies with my wife. We'll go on the lake here with the kayak. I like to eat food. We'll go out and eat food. Especially in Atlanta, there's a lot of places. So, and we just moved here about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Or so we're still getting used to it, but this is home for us. So I'm a homebody, so I do projects around the house. So there's a lot I do with a little bit of time, but I definitely have to steal it from the late nights because I don't really have too much spare time. I do train. It takes a lot to get here.
I
It's
feel it.
not just about going to practice. And this is what we tell our teammates, like, you want to be the best, you got to do a little more than the average. I don't know how we got here, but I'm just saying, you got to do a little bit more. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like to do things at home, stay in the house, really,
Well,
and
give me
rest.
one of Angie's favorite projects. You say you like to do projects.
Oh, so honestly, I really like to help out electrically with my friends at their
Okay.
house. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I mean, I am good at what I do, so I know what I'm doing. I'm very professional, but like, I like to do some work. Like if people need electrical work done, I don't mind doing it because,
Okay.
I like to do things like that, help out, or yeah, that's my favorite thing to do.
Okay. See, even in your downtime,
You need
that
anything done?
I may. I'm
Oh, you
actually looking to
listen,
get a
don't call
house out here.
anybody else from here on out, okay?
I'm pulling up on you,
No.
honestly. I don't even need to call.
There you go.
Yeah, I am looking to get a place here. I move around a lot. I think I'm
Yeah,
ready to kind of
yeah,
maybe settle
yeah.
some roots here in Atlanta. But a true leader, right? Even when I'm asking you what you're doing on your downtime, most of it is pouring into others. And I think people don't
Yeah.
realize that sometimes some people are just naturally born leaders. Like that is
Hmm.
who they are, their characteristics is like a family, helping out people. Like most folks be like, oh, when I'm off, I don't do nothing.
Yeah. Well,
I go to sleep.
sometimes you just want to do nothing, though.
I feel you. I
Sometimes.
feel you. But too, like when you're
Yeah.
such a high performer, like
Hmm.
when you're a high performer, you don't even feel right just sitting down. Like if I'm
Yeah.
off for like 2 days consistently, I feel like I'm missing something. Like
Yeah. Yeah. I
it
could.
was something I
Yeah.
was supposed to do. So I
Hmm.
could feel that. Okay, so I'm gonna get to my last question. We're moving kind of quickly.
Oh, we could slow down. We,
I'll throw something
look,
else in now. If anybody
listen,
improvise, you think they made these pockets for nothing? Because I pulled stuff out of it.
like we could talk about the Florida game. Look, I'm here for it.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
Hmm.
I'll go into that. So how did that 62-2 happen?
Everybody was locked in. Everybody was locked in. And what's crazy, like the DBs didn't get as much work because everyone was locked in. So it's like I know the game was probably boring for them, but like overall, like offense did their thing, defense did their thing, special teams showed out. Um,
It was a
and
little bit of
everybody was
everybody.
hyped before the
Yeah,
game. Like we were all ready, and we had a lot of players that weren't at that game. So we really had to pull together anyway. So we all pulled together on that one, and it was fun to be on that side of the game. Because I used to
I'm
play
sure.
for Florida for 3 years. I
Oh,
don't know if you knew.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so I played for them 3 years when I lived in Florida, and we were on the other side of the game. We lost more than we won.
Okay, I
So
like how
to
you
be on
tried to
this
make that
side,
sound better.
yeah, so it just felt good to be on that side. So this game was definitely extremely personal to
Okay,
me, and everyone knew it in the locker room. I let coaches know, like I was already ready going in mentally. I was prepared for this game mentally, and that's like 80%, right? So the physical part's going to come. They know it's coming. I
Yeah.
mean, I used to play for them,
They know what's up.
and they know what's up. So it just feels good to get player of the week during that game because this game meant so much to
It was
me.
personal.
Yeah, so yeah, it really hit the spot on that, and I'm not trying to really brag and boast, but yeah, yeah, it means something to me, and yeah,
I feel you. My
yeah,
my girl Lotto
absolutely.
say is business and personal. That's how I live my
Yes.
life. It's business and
Yes.
personal. Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
Yes.
do you think the momentum, because like it's been a long layoff ish for having a bye week, do you think some of that momentum from that belt to ass that happened down in Florida is going to carry over for the last home game tomorrow? It's crazy to me that it's tomorrow.
Yes. I absolutely. We're all ready. And we still remember the last game with Jersey. And I mean, we with defense, we have incentives. Our coaches gives us incentives and things
Okay.
like that. So when we're out there playing, we're playing for more than just these reps. Like we have deals with the coaches and stuff.
Let
So
me ask Coach
we're
Marks
already.
what my incentive at.
I'm sorry.
I said, let me ask Coach Marks what my incentive at. Like maybe I'll perform a little better.
Defensive, defensive.
Oh, okay.
So, like Coach Black, Coach Dex, it's like, so they have like incentives, Coach Jamal. So we're playing for more than just that.
Okay.
So we're already coming in hot. So offensively, I feel like as long as they just keep doing what they're doing, we're good.
Take care of the
Defense, because
ball.
defense has the rest.
Yeah.
Defense has the rest. I'm telling you, we're ready. We're ready. So the momentum, yeah, we had a little break, but I mean, we're ready.
Might have been a break needed too. I remember
Yeah.
you told me a few players were injured. So
Absolutely.
maybe, a
Oh
little
yeah.
recovery time, a little
So
extra
I was sore. Yeah,
TLT.
I needed. Yeah, because I'm telling you, even when you give the hits, and we have big hitters on the team, you see the
Yeah.
roster,
I
and I
got it.
mean we're hurting too. Like so we definitely needed that break. So we're
Yeah.
ready to go. I think we're refreshed and ready to go.
So
And
I got a caveat for that. I don't want to be Debbie the Downer here. But the results have been very different away than they have been at home. Does any of that stand on your conscience, or you just like a win is a win and we need the dub?
absolutely not. I'm gonna say this. No, we played great teams. We played teams that were present in the championships. Okay, one won, one didn't. Okay, so we played quality teams, and those games slipped away. They really should have
Yeah,
been our
very
win.
close.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It really should have been our win. So that same energy we have for those games, we it's still here.
Mhm.
So if anything, it's going to be worse. We need this to be our last home game.
Yeah.
So we could show everybody this is what we really are made of. Like, yeah, you've seen this, but they don't really know of those teams because the truth we still are new. But we
Yeah.
know about those girls. Those were harder games. But I know we will see Mississippi in the playoffs. I mean,
I
not
know that's right.
Mississippi. We'll see Prodigy in the playoffs. So we're all hoping that we see them in the playoffs to get that rematch, So no worries, guys. We're going to win at home. No worries.
Okay, I'm showing up and
Yes,
showing out. Call me Young Jeezy
absolutely.
tomorrow. Every time I show out. But
I'm showing out. I'm speaking
you
into
got to.
existence
I'm
right
I'm
now.
I'm ready for the interview. I'm gonna be right there with the mic in your face
Yes.
after the game. So that kind of makes me have another question, right? You talk about
Mm-hmm.
playoff push. I feel like I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be not talking about football, and we both such football junkies. We're just excited to talk about
Yes.
it.
Let's do it.
So playoff push. What do the Atlanta Truth need to do to secure their playoff spot?
Win these last two games, which we will.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
what do you need to do in order for that? I
Stay
mean, it
locked
sounds
in.
easy.
Yeah, we need to stay locked in and just keep the momentum going. Not get complacent for sure, and
Is
trust
that
each other like we've been doing because we've been showing out lately. So
I
I
agree.
don't see it slowing down.
Okay.
Do you guys see that?
I would know.
Honestly,
I ain't blind.
okay. Like world, do you see it slowing down? Because I don't see it slowing down.
I'm so confident in y'all making the playoffs. I already booked my
Hmm.
flight. I have already booked my
Let's
flight.
go. You know, I need to do that. I actually need to do it for Chicago. But anyway,
But I think it's a done deal, honestly.
mm,
These last two games will just cement it. Like
mm,
sometimes you just need a little extra frosting on the cake, but it's still gonna
yeah,
eat. So
yeah.
I think it's gonna go well. Um,
More or
just
less,
always
getting
curious.
stats up there, and getting a good standing, getting those numbers up,
Yeah,
you
I think the
know,
last time I looked, we were number 7.
that's good. And
Yeah,
I'm happy with that right now, like
two more
we're
wins might knock us in that top 5,
oh,
though.
absolutely. And yeah, I'm here for it. So I've never really been in the playoffs before, so I'm excited about this.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been. I played in the all pro
Hmm.
bowl games and stuff, but never like in the playoffs. So I'm excited. So finally here.
If y'all
Finally.
hearing that lemon pepper steppers, we got to
Mm,
step it up. We got to send Angie to the
yes.
playoffs. Yes,
Listen, we got to
yes,
send them to the playoffs so they can show the world because our DBs are solid.
man. Defense is
Yes,
tough. That defense ain't nothing to play with.
we're not.
There's
We're
about
not.
2 people I'm actually scared to even interview. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Let me
kidding.
see if I can guess who they are.
You got
Tank.
have I don't think I have interviewed
Is
Tank.
it Tank and Cole?
Cole. Here's a funny story about Cole. What's up, Cole? Cole is my first interview ever for the Atlanta Truth.
Really?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. I gotta
You
see
remember the
that.
first game she had that crazy like fumble
That's
return.
right. And you know what? I did see it. I'm talking about I gotta see that. See this.
She was the
Yeah,
first one. Yeah. But
that's
I don't think
right.
I
Oh my
interviewed Tank
God.
though, honestly. I just now I'm like, no, I don't think I
That
have.
hit was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the top plays I want to say in the league right there.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially week 1. Okay, now I'm gonna get to my final question because me and you'll be
Hmm.
talking about football all day.
All day.
Every time I had the opportunity to talk to a wonderful young lady like yourself, I always ask 15 seconds or less, why should people be watching women's football?
Because women belong. We belong in every room. I mean, every place in the world we belong. Like if you watch men's football, you should watch women's football, and we're progressing. I think if anybody loves the sport of football, they'll love women's football. Um, Women belong in every sport. I mean, that's just my view.
You
So
heard it.
yeah,
And we dropping the mic.
we belong in every room. Period.
There you go. I ain't never
Yeah.
been in a room I wasn't welcomed. They may not have wanted me there, but they welcomed me in.
Because you belonged in that room. They
There
needed
you
you there.
go. There you
You
go. I agree. Well, there we go. I am super,
know?
super happy that I had the opportunity to talk to Angie and get a chance to show everyone how wonderful she is. She might be a
Yes.
monster on the field, but she an angel
Yes.
on earth.
I
So
promise, guys. I promise. Promise. 80 amps. 80 amps. She different.
different. She puts on her nicer front. You
Mm,
know what, before I get off, most people actually just think people are just when there's athletics like that, they think the athlete is that same like menace all the time. So so I like to show like this is really a nice person. This is a
mm-hmm.
good person. They just beat the
Right.
shit out of people for a living.
Yeah, right. It's a sport. It's what we do here, of course.
Yes.
It's our
But
therapy.
there you go. Release therapy. There you go. But I'm so grateful that you took the interview with me today. I know you could have been
Sure, sure.
training
Thank you
because
for
you got a
having me,
game
of course.
tomorrow.
I'm
So,
ready. I'm ready. Yes.
I'm
So,
ready. So I will
hmm,
see you tomorrow. I'm hoping everybody else will see us tomorrow too. The game starts at
absolutely.
7 p.m. Central Gwinnett High School.
Yes. Lawrenceville, Georgia.
There we go, because I'll be messing it up almost every
Mm.
week. And if you can't pull
Yes.
up, make sure you're watching on Victory Plus. It's streaming every Saturday where there's WNFC games. But support all women, support the WNFC,
Absolutely.
and please, please support the Atlanta Truth in a last
Yes.
home game.
Yes. Last home game. And it's going down. And we're going to win this one. We're going to win this one.
I'm excited. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it in my spirit.
Yes. Right in here. Well, yeah, thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
On that note, we are out of this thing.
All right.